All right. We saved the best for last. The one and only, the legendary Tiesto. Everybody give it up, please. Tiesto live on Z103.5 and available on Z103.5.com. Why is nobody cheering back here?
Yes.
Do we not have Tiesto fans? This guy is a legend. This guy is an icon. And we always appreciate you taking time to talk to us on Z103.5.
Of course.
Last time we hooked up was backstage, very similar to this, in this type of environment at the Direct Energy Center in Toronto. And we weren't quite sure what festival you were going to be at in Toronto, but finally came through, and you're here at Digital Dreams.
Yeah, I remember that. We were having a nice chat backstage. I think she came by.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, which is amazing. It surprised us, and I saw a little bit of a surprise, and I don't know if it's going to happen on stage, but earlier today I saw Matthew Koma, and Matthew was performing live on stage, so is something going to happen here?
Yes, absolutely. I love Matthew, and he had a big influence on my album, so I invited him to come with me to Toronto, so we're going to do two tracks live today.
You've been the king of trance for a long, long time. That's why I call you an icon and a legend. With the track Wasted, it's kind of a departure from your usual style. Nonetheless, it's a great track. We're definitely pumping it, and people are feeling it on Z103.5. Right. Do you want to go in towards that direction, or that was just something you wanted to do as a side project?
It's more like a side project, but the whole new album is called A Town Called Paradise, and it's very different. The whole album is a departure from what I was before. You know, it's a lot of songs on there, more song written based EDM songs.
Right. So, Red Lights was a great song. Worked for us on Z103.5, and you know, we obviously represent you and support you in Toronto. Is it nice when you start going across the States, which you've always been supported at festivals, but when you start hearing something like that on radio in the States as well?
Yeah, it's been amazing. You know, I never really had much radio hits, and it's a great bonus. And I would love to hear myself on the radio. It's the best feeling ever.
It's a good feeling, absolutely. I mean, you can see yourself on TV, but there's that special, unique feature about being on a radio.
Yeah, right? When you're in the car or you're in the supermarket, and suddenly your track goes on the radio, you're like, that's amazing.
Traffic was probably the first song you ever heard, and you heard it on Z103.5, right?
Yes, I remember those days.
Is there something that you remember from like way back in the day, like the first song that you ever tuned in to radio, and not one of your tracks, just something that, you know, from your childhood that you remember that stands out?
A song I remember from my childhood that stands out was probably the Lil Louis French Kiss.
Okay, yeah.
It's like because they had a really crazy break in the middle, and the BPM went down to like 0 almost, and then build it back up, and I never heard anything like it. So. And
was that one of your influences to get in and become a DJ?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was in Spain, and I heard there were like 5 DJs playing back to back, and from the Disco Mix Club, and it looked amazing. I was like, I want to be involved in this.
You're still at the top of your game, one of the top DJs in the world, sold out every single arena. But I think it's pretty amazing that you take some people under your wing. For example, Toronto guys. Just saw them right here, Zeko and Torres, right?
Yeah, I love those guys.
They've been playing some gigs for you, opening up around the world. I know they do some stints in Las Vegas at Hakkasan, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're so talented, and they're an inspiration to me too. You know, I love to hang out with the young new talent and see how they think and how they produce.
So you give them your wisdom and experience, and yet they're bringing something new and fresh and exciting to the game as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So much. I learned so much from all the young guys, like in the last couple of years, like
and
from
they
them.
learn from you, right? So
yeah,
it works so well.
It works so well, and it's all very natural, organic collaborations, you know. How
are the Vegas parties? What Republic, is that in full effect now for the summertime?
Yeah, they're very wild, you know. I can't tell you too much because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I like that. They should use that as a
you should
slogan.
Come. Yeah, you should come because it's really, really wild.
I haven't been there yet this year. I've been to Vegas many times, and I love it, and I've seen you perform live in Vegas and Toronto and many parts around the world, Miami as well. You were just in Miami as well?
Yeah, I was just in Miami 2 days ago.
Yeah.
For the iHeart Radio Festival.
Okay, and how's the rest of the schedule for you? Any chance to go back home at all throughout the summer?
Yeah, I'm actually taking a nice little break half July, and then I go back home.
So you're going to wait until Holland wins the World Cup?
Yes.
Are you pretty happy about the outcome today?
So happy.
Yes,
so
congratulations
happy.
to the Orange. I was talking to Dash Berlin and Fede Legrand earlier today, and they were pretty happy. So the Dutch have taken over here in Toronto. There's a lot of orange. You're going to notice a lot of orange when you hit the stage.
That's amazing. But I think Canada and Holland have a special relationship.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people from Holland, they actually move to Canada. They love to live here.
Some of the top DJs in the world come from that area, and we support it. I'm Italian myself, but the Italians are out of there. You know, there's an asterisk on their departure. Your thoughts on Suarez and that whole situation?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd time he did it.
Yeah. So I saw you put up a picture of the apple. What happened to the apple?
Suarez was here.
Suarez bit right into that apple, so that's what happened. So we appreciate it. I'm getting the signal here to wrap up, and Eric Prydz is on stage right now, doing a great job, but you're going to take it over the top, right?
Yes, I'm going to give it everything I got. I'm going to play a lot of tracks from the new album. and of course some classics. Adagio for strings has to be played tonight.
Absolutely, the crowd's gonna love that.
Yeah, they love it when I play it. So I have
just before you go, what's the next single? Do we have any idea after Wasted? What's coming up?
I think the next single might be Light Years.
Okay.
I mean, that song got a lot of great response from everybody. So, what do you think should be the next single?
We'll leave it up to the people, and we'll get some emails, and they'll send me the emails.
We should ask them.
Absolutely. They can follow you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
everywhere.
Email me at monaco@Z103.5.com. Let's find out if this is going to be the next single with Tiesto.
Yes.
Always amazing. Tiesto, Z103.5.
Good to see you.
Z.